White House's Plan A leads in Supreme Court tariff fight, while a backup Plan B is ready. The administration walks into the Supreme Court with a sense of certainty that the justices will affirm President Donald Trump's expansive tariff authority, yet it has quietly prepared an alternate strategy. Over recent weeks, senior aides have mapped out how to reconstruct the president's global tariff framework if the court determines that Trump overstepped the limits of the International Emergency Economic Powers Act (IEEPA), the 1977 law that has underpinned his aggressive trade agenda. Everett Eisenstadt, a former deputy director of the National Economic Council, explained that a suite of other statutes, Section 301, Section 232, Section 122, and the rarely used Section 338 could be marshaled to generate revenue and maintain pressure on foreign partners. While these tools lack the sweeping reach of IEEPA, they provide a patchwork of legal avenues that can be activated quickly. Section 301 investigations, for example, target unfair trade practices, but can take months to conclude, slowing Trump's ability to impose tariffs in real time. Section 232 allows tariffs on national security grounds, yet its sector-wide approach limits precision against specific nations. Section 122 caps duties at 15% for 150 days, serving as a short-term bridge, and Section 338 could theoretically impose up to 50% tariffs without a formal probe, though it would almost certainly trigger fresh litigation. The White House has already opened more than a dozen Section 232 probes into critical imports: lumber, semiconductors, pharmaceuticals, and minerals, while a Section 301 case against Brazil examines digital services, ethanol, and intellectual property issues. These efforts demonstrate that the administration is not starting from scratch. It has laid groundwork that can be scaled if IEEPA is narrowed. Legal advisors have modeled scenarios where the court partially upholds IEEPA, leaving a fragmented but still usable set of powers. Even a limited defeat would hamper Trump's ability to wield tariffs as an all-purpose bargaining chip across disparate policy goals, from pressuring Russia over Ukraine to curbing fentanyl flows. Nonetheless, many insiders remain confident the court will preserve the status quo, and European diplomats expect the ruling to leave the broader trade dynamics unchanged. A small cohort of Republican lawmakers, however, have begun to resist the global tariffs, hinting that Congress may eventually be forced to decide the scope of unilateral presidential trade action. The hearing's outcome will dictate whether Trump retains his primary leverage or must pivot to a slower, more constrained set of statutory tools.